Hello. In my yesterday's message, I helped you understand what are those 7 important areas of life where everyone has to pay attention. And I'm sure you must have found it useful, and it must have started making you think as to how are you proceeding in all these areas. I also went into a little more detail about personal, where I mentioned about physical, where I mentioned about mental and emotional, right? But I did not touch upon the relations part in detail and the work part. So today, that's what I'm going to do. Let's look at the people dimension, the relations dimension of our life. We are social animals. We are surrounded by people, right? All the time. And we are all interdependent. No one is existing in isolation. And if you are succeeding in your life, if your life is working out to whatever level, it's because of so many people working to support that. That's why the area of relations has to be paid importance. And as you are, so people are. You think, you feel, people are also thinking and feeling. You have perceptions, they have also perceptions. And that's why it makes it a little complicated, but a very interesting journey to build relations. First aspect of your relations is your immediate family. How do you come along with people in your family? Your spouse, your children, your parents. How do you come across with them? How are your relations with them? And understand very important thing, our relations do 2 things to us. They influence our feelings, and since they influence our feelings, they also influence our energy. And whatever energy we are able to experience at home, the same energy goes out to the social space, to the organization that you work in. That's why your immediate relations need to be very profound, and whatever is required to be done to make them work needs to be done, right? Then comes your relations in your friend circle. How much connected are you with your friends? As they typically say, we have many friends in the social space, social media, but do we have real friends or not? And what is it that you are doing to stay connected with them? Because that friendship continues to support you in so many different ways. You can have many open conversations with such friends. Then also comes your neighborhood. And in today's world, we are living in an environment where we are living in kind of societies and places like that, where so many people stay together and there's a lot of diversity. So how do you relate to such people? People from different parts of the country, different parts of the world, different traits, different habits. So how do you connect with such people? And then comes relations at your work, your seniors, your juniors, your peer group, and people who are in the support system, who are not directly in communication with you, but they are making things work for you at work also, right? And the last one is people in the society. You meet people here and there. So how do you connect with such people? Maybe total strangers. Are you able to strike conversations with total strangers and maybe create some beautiful bonds which last for a lifetime? So this is the area of relations that you must look at, people front. Second area of relations that I always say is society. Now, society is an invisible aspect of our life. And we must start noticing and observing what is it that our society needs from our side. And whatever contribution you can make, I suggest that you start making that contribution. And as I always say, the easiest contribution anyone can make is in terms of money. And it's a very essential thing to do, that you keep on supporting some social causes through money. But the best way to contribute is in terms of your time. Can you give your time to maybe an orphanage, maybe an old age home, maybe somewhere some education initiatives are being taken, maybe in some hospital. So these are some of the aspects about relations that you can start paying attention to. In my next video, I'll be talking about work as to what all needs to be paid attention to handle that area of your professional life, right? So signing off now, and I wish you all the best.